Two news stories for you. Firstly, Ethiopian state media just a few hours ago leveled serious allegations against Tigray People Liberation Front. Ethiopian state media is claiming that TPLF is conspiring with some groups, some opposition groups, and government officials in two neighboring countries. We'll have a detailed look at this claim of Ethiopian government-backed news sources. Secondly, Tigray Regional Communication Affairs Bureau has issued a statement, detailed statement, and in the statement, Tigray government is addressing Tigrayan Diaspora. What does Tigray government want from Tigray Diaspora? We'll have a look at the statement and try to understand the reason why the statement was issued now. Firstly, viewers, Ethiopian government-backed news sources are sharing some claims. They're leveling serious allegations against Tigray People Liberation Front. They claim that Tigray People Liberation Front is conspiring with opposition groups and some government officials in two neighboring countries. And the purpose of this alliance is to destroy Ethiopian government and Ethiopia. Firstly, according to the statement or news story of Ethiopian state media, in Sudan, allegedly, TPLF members are contacting some Sudanese government officials. General Fasiha is training TPLF members in Sudan. He's training them, he's arming them, and allegedly TPLF has contacted some Sudanese government officials, and TPLF wants technological support from Sudan. But Sudanese government officials have told TPLF members that this technological support is beyond their capacity, and they can engage Egypt for this purpose. So according to the claims of Ethiopian state media, Sudanese officials will now collaborate with Egyptian officials to provide TPLF members with required technological support. Further is claimed, the report further claims that the Sudanese ambassador to Ethiopia was contacted about these reports, but he did not collaborate. He did not try to clarify the situation. Secondly, second country where allegedly TPLF is trying to forge an alliance with opposition groups is South Sudan. The state media says that South Sudan's politician by the name of Riek Machar, who served as vice president as well, then he split from Salva Kiir. His men are in touch with TPLF members. And TPLF members want Riek Machar's men to arm them and to help them infiltrate Ethiopia from South Sudan. It is being claimed that brother of Sia Abraha, Asifa Abraha, is ready to pay bribe of $3 million to South Sudan's government for this mission. Very tall claims. And that TPLF members want to enter Gambela from South Sudan for their further activities. Now, these are just claims as they have been shared by state media. I have shared with you. So far, Tigray government has not issued any official statement in this regard. So I'll update you as or if Tigray government clarified its position. So far, Ethiopian state media is accusing Tigray People Liberation Front of conspiring with opposition groups in Sudan and in South Sudan to work against Ethiopia allegedly. We have discussed in some previous videos that if TDF withdrew altogether from all areas in Amhara region, then Western Tigray could be the new front. If Western Tigray became an active front, then we'll have to monitor very closely Sudan Ethiopia border. That is why perhaps Ethiopian government is trying to put pressure upon Sudan by issuing these statements, by sharing such news stories. It wants to send a message to Sudan that Sudan and Egypt should not try to back Tigray fighters if war spread to Western Tigray. Let's see what happens. We're waiting for some official statement from Tigray People Front or Tigray government. Secondly, viewers, Tigray Regional Affairs Communication Bureau has issued a statement. The statement is about Tigrayans living abroad, Tigrayan Diaspora. In the statement, Tigray government has appreciated the role played by Tigrayan Diaspora. The statement says that Tigrayans, Tigrayan culture, all are in danger. Ethiopian government wants to destroy Tigray. It is carrying out indiscriminate crackdown on Tigrayans wherever they are. They're being arrested, they're being detained. And all Tigrayans should unite to save Tigray, Tigray culture, and the future of Tigray. So I think that we could see more rallies in different parts of the world in coming days. We've seen that Ethiopian government launched a very effective No More campaign, a social media campaign. It turned into a street movement. When the war started in November 2020 in Tigray, back then Tigrayan diaspora was very active. We saw several protest rallies across the world. But gradually their street activities declined, and the street activities were replaced by lobbying firms, and one lobbying firm was very active, which issued statements on regular basis. But their street movement lost momentum, and Ethiopian government supporters started late, but gradually they organized, and now No More movement is very organized. Ethiopian government is trying to convert it into a pan-African movement as well. So we might see a counter movement from Tigrayans and Oromos in coming days in the US, in the West. I think watching.